11.3 area of trapezoids. Again, today your note sheets are slightly different than the one that's on this presentation, but it's very close. So the first thing we want to do is I'm going to erase this and make this an 8 because on your sheet it's an 8. This is 8. The altitude, the height of this trapezoid is 8 units high. So to find the area of this trapezoid, we can think about sort of what we did with the triangle in yesterday's class, where we take a mirror image of it and we fold it back over on itself. So if we were to extend this parallel line to the 21, out 21 units all the way, and we were to extend this out 9 units, these two should be reflections of each other, reflection of each other. So this would become a parallelogram that had a height of 8 units, and the base of the parallelogram would be what? 31 units. So the area of a parallelogram is base times height. But because the trapezoid, this is half of the whole parallelogram, you can think of the entire parallelogram would be 30 times 8, which is 240 square units. But the area of a trapezoid, or this trapezoid, would be half that, because that would be half the whole parallelogram, and that would be 120 units. So in general, if we were to do the same thing, if we call this base 1 and base 2 being the entire bottom, and we were to flip the trapezoid over on itself, in general, the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 divided by height. Another way you can do it is B1, or expression that's congruent to, or it's equivalent actually, it's not congruent, they're just different expressions. Base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2. And another common way is 1/2 height B1 plus B2. So there are 3 sort of common ways to express the area of a trapezoid, and those are the three ways. Find the exact height of this trapezoid. Well, they give you, here's a right trapezoid, which means it has one right angle. So I can sort of imagine making this also 12. Do we even need that? I don't think we do. I think this one is a straight out application. So to do the area of this one, it would simply be 1/2 height, which is 12, and B1 plus B2, which is 9 plus 14. And if you do that out, you should get 138 square units. Now for B, you have to cut this up in such a way so that you can look at this trapezoid as a rectangle and also 2 triangles. If this is 50, this is 50, this left over is 40, so each of these must be 20. and you have enough information to find the height of the trapezoid, and you can use the area formula to find. So finish letter B to get at home. Now here is a 60-degree angle here. So again, probably a good idea would be to link up the 60-degree angle with a right triangle that we know. This is a 30, 60, 90. Notice exact. Remember, exact means either square roots, pi can be in it, no rounding with square roots. Now, by the way, this is an exact answer, 8.4. If I have it rounded 8.4, it is an exact answer. Doesn't have to have a square root in it to be a exact answer. It's just nothing, no rounding involved. Anyway, so for this one, we know that we have a 30, 60, 90 here, and the goal is to find this height here. If you can find this height here, you can use the area of a trapezoid to finish that. So I will let you do C by yourself at home. So for this one, we're missing this length up here. If we could figure out this length here, X, call this X, we could figure out what this leftover is, and that would also be what Y would be up here. Does that make sense? How would you find out what X is? Well, they only give you a 43-degree angle, right? Is that all they give you for this problem? Oh, here's 5 over here, which makes the 5 over here. So we can use the tangent function, tan of 43, or maybe we can even use, what's 43 minus 90, or 90 minus, or 47 degrees. So you can think about how to find X, and then find the rest of it. Maybe I'll set this up for you. Tan of 43 degrees is its opposite, is the ratio of its opposite over its adjacent. So doing the math out, you would get X equals 5 over tan of 43 degrees. And you could find out what X equals, and then whatever X equals, you would subtract it from 18 to get Y and finish the problem. So finish 2A, and hint for 2B, hint, make some right triangles. Make some right triangles. So finish 2A and 2B, and we'll reconvene tomorrow in next class.